This is a work of fiction. What? No, this is definitely a game based on only fact. This definitely happened, this game. This is a real retelling of the history of our planet. Guaranteed. Alright, we're back. We've got a couple things I want to do before we get started. Most of all, inventory management. So we have a miracle fruit I can use. We have a couple items that I want to utilize. There's the I think it's an accessory that costs 4 PP to, yeah, the Celestial Talisman. Immediately activates a charge attack. I want to probably build Unifi to use that, so she can Glacial Rain. Activate start a battle, immediately activate 1 charge attack, yeah. Yeah. Game includes randomly for no reason King Henry VIII. Yeah. Yeah. In his historical role as a witch. The only issue with, like, just jumping in right away, like, we could talk for a bit, and you're free to talk. I'm down to chat while I'm doing this. But the issue with Celestial Talisman is that you kind of need to overhaul your entire toolkit just to activate it, because Glacial Rain costs 2 AP, but this gives you -1. So you're going to need something that gives you +1 AP, and then something that gives you +2 PP, or some things, plural, that would give you +1 each, in order to just make this work. We probably don't need Sonic Shaft. The things like these two things get replaced with stuff that gives me AP or PP pretty much. We do have a Ruby pendant, and we do have a Sapphire pendant. So the Sapphire pendant gives me the PP requirements, and I mean, we only really need a Carnelian pendant to get the base requirement here, but unless I'm thinking about this wrong. Immediately activate 1 charged attack. I wonder if this bypasses the AP requirement to use that skill. Because if it bypasses the 2 AP needed to activate the skill on a normal turn, then you don't need the bonus AP. Okay. Maybe I test that. I'm like, there. Yeah, let's go test that real quick. We could use this the Sigil Shrine over here. Instead, I'm gonna just go to, like, I don't know, this one. Alright. We're not gonna run through this because we can exit stage whenever we want. I just want to see how this skill works. Because if it bypasses the AP requirement to use the skill, it's actually kind of incredible. Alright, we don't want to throw in anyone who has competing start a battle abilities, because you can only have a single start a battle ability go off. That's why it's trait limited. Anyone that also has start a battle would interfere here. Well, it doesn't even need to be a big squad. You just throw something out.
I march match for the pride. I stand ready. As you wish.
Okay, I want to see.
This fight may prove a difficult one.
Getting absolutely destroyed here. How does this work?
Take a good look.
Hasten charge. Like shaft. You didn't even activate your charge attack. Okay, because I don't have any other squads assembled, that's just a game over. Restart stage. So what does it do? If immediately activate one charge attack. Activates at the start of battle. I'm so confused by what this does. It didn't activate my charge attack. What does it do? So far the dungeons have been in Twilight Princess, TOT, Temple of Time, Barren Woods, Goron Mine, Lakebed. Didn't have to beat the mine though, just dip in long enough to find the Fused Shadow and Mirror. Both got stashed in there, lol. Did it not activate it because I had like a Glacial Rain is set to act against 4 or more? This was 4 or more guys. I'm so confused.
The Cornian militia, who's my target? Understood.
Why does it not work?
Try me.
I want to know.
At least try.
Okay, well, she's got to start a battle which interferes, so that doesn't really count. Totally crap, Berengaria was in the squad.
You'll be okay.
Not bad.
Are you alright?
No surprise there. They're beaten.
Alright.
I'm ready. Heading there now.
What does it do? Make it make sense.
No back.
Hastened charge on herself.
If I may.
So hurt.
No, but now there's less than 3 available, I see. Which is why she wouldn't use it. Okay.
In my sight.
Oh, Holy Father.
Nice.
I think I've gotten a little better at this.
Okay, 1 second. Let's restart stage again. Throw you guys out again. Do I need to disable? Yeah, okay. Disable that for a second. Disable your condition on Glacial Rain.
Who's my target? Right.
So I'm assuming it just gives you a modifier that just says skip the charge step when eventually you do your attack.
Not a chance.
You'll see no harm.
Because there's initiative getting in the way, which makes the enemies quick. Okay. It is... Okay, that is what it does. Okay. I was under the impression that it made a charge attack happen at the start of battle, which is absolutely not what it does. All right, let's return to Overworld now that I understand what's happening there. So giving that to someone with higher initiative might work better. Like Rolf, I believe, has higher initiative than Unifi. No, actually, Unifi has more. She's also got the +5 all stats up. And it does not bypass the AP requirement for a skill. So we do definitely need bonus AP going on. You got your skill back. Given that we have Hasten Charge available, I guess I will just remove the requirement for Glacial Rain then. Maybe I put the unit size requirement on Hastened Charge instead. We'll just be like, if there's 3 or more enemies present, go ahead and Hastened Charge, and then you'll Glacial Rain right away. I mean, most enemies are going to be size 3, but, you know, we could wipe them out. 4 or more. Okay. No reason to use it if it's a squad that's pretty much weakened, I guess. But then again, there's no reason not to use it on a squad that's already weakened, you know? It's whatever. Okay. Fair nerf. Yeah, that was one item I wanted to play around a little bit. We also have like the white ear cat hood that I was kind of interested in playing around, but I digress. Let's see, level ups. Bryce has the greatest XP until next level, so if I wanted to get max XP out of the Miracle Fruit, I'd give it to him, but doesn't really need it, you know? It's kind of like whatever. Mostly just been using this to catch people up. Like Gilbert.
The crown grows lighter with each passing
What does he get at level 30? He doesn't get any skills. Alright, fair enough. Green Blossom changes the time of day. Dew of Knowledge. Does magic attack. Use our Sturf. Let's go ahead. Let's give this to Eltolinda. Acuity is more evasion. Yeah, look at that, my top evaders, Travis, Leah. People I would like to be dodging more often. Like Leah, I guess. Oakley's. Let's do Liza. Critical rate. Like Aramis is 91% crit chance. Let's give crit rate up to Melisandre. Parrying is guard rate. A little bit better guard rate on Virginia wouldn't be bad. Initiative. I mean, Unifi. Let's give it to Unifi. Let's double down. And then Dew of Illusion increases stats of everyone. Alright. Let's sort by level just to get people in the order in which I mostly use them. So let's see, who deserves an all stats up? Probably Elaine's wife and give Unify a bit of a boost. Let's give Oben something. Murnern, what's up? And I guess I could buff Oakley's a little bit. Let's give Elaine a little something something. How are you doing this morning, Rastifer? Alright, let's go do this fight over here on the edge of Elheim. I'm presuming this will give me a boat that takes me up to southern Albion. But I'm just kind of curious. Finish up the fights in Elheim. Liberate it for the last time. Against Griffins and Elf Archers? Sure. You're okay debating what to get for Breakfast. Oh. Lose if you lose, win if you win. Now, what are we up against? 3 Valor. We got Griffins, we got Archers, we got Magic, and we got Archers. Got overlap with my command center. That's not great. All it means we'll need to smoke screen that right away. We got some armor, got some Vikings. Alright. Start constructing some squads. I have excess honors. I should really expand one more of these into size 5. It's a whoops on my part. I should definitely have done that. Alright, so against the Vikings, I mean, dodge tanks still go pretty hard. Travis. Leah in here because we definitely need smokescreen potential. Give Scarlet a chance to level up a little bit. You're experimenting with the, you experimented with the Cat Ear Hood this morning. It makes charge skills activate instantly. Yeah, I currently built Unify to take advantage of the Celestial Talisman. Yeah, Quick Impetus is similar. Hasten Charge activates at the start of battle, versus Quick Impetus, which activates after an ally uses an active skill. Allow that ally to act again. I'm assuming how that works for a charge skill is that they charge and then they act again, which causes them to release the charge, which also probably pretty good. You were thinking it would make the charge skill activate twice. No. Activates after an ally uses an active skill. Allow an ally to act again. Grants the target +1 AP. Is interesting. It does. It does what I was hoping Hasten Charge would do, which would be to make another unit act like a battery. But I digress. Anyway, we don't want Unify in the squad just now. Let's grab Eltalinda. She deserves a bit of a level up. And you know what? Let's also grab... These two have, like, completely dropped off. They're still level 22. Magellan's only level 23. Aramis, level 25. Sag. Lex could really benefit from some levels, but let's throw Chloe in here. We also need an anti-armor squad and an anti-flyer squad. Anti-armor squad. Put Bryce in front. Nina behind because they make a good team. Put Rolf in here. He can help if we deal with any flyers in this squad. Let's grab I mean, the bear is just really good. I'd like Oaklease to level up a bit. And we don't have any starter battles in this squad, so I guess we'll give Gilbert a chance. Currently you have it set up with Dragoon Dive on Hilda, presumably. I also have Scarlet with the Frost Home giving her Ice Conferral. Interesting. So it's physical and magic damage on all, plus it freezes whoever it doesn't kill. Seems pretty heckin' broken. I'll eventually experiment with other things. But I'm quite happy with how I have most people built at this point. Let's grab Unify. This is going to be our anti-flyer squad. Leah. Witch. True Strike purposes. Let's use Fox Lady. Or True Strike. Or rather, more dodge tanking. And, I don't know, we'll throw Ridiel out there. Okay. That's probably more squads than I need, but cool. Love how this game lets you do weird stuff like that. Yeah, there's so many interesting interactions that you can definitely exploit.
No surprise there. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, Travis' squad is going to do a number on pretty much everything. It's just a matter of enemy assist skills get in the way, so we're just going to blind the shit out of them.
For the rock rats.
Yeah?
For the rock rats.
Won't take long.
Give me something good. Good idea.
I'll make it quick.
I'll do what I can.
I'll do what I can.
You've got this. I'll protect you.
There's 1% of actually hitting me. Oop, Liza got
Go on.
frozen. Whoops.
Take strength.
Forgive me.
Take it easy.
Just getting started. I didn't have a choice.
Sure you did, Travis. Sure you did.
Time for payback.
Okay, you're gonna magical assist. Psh. See if I care. Stupid magical assist, huh? Like, oh no, what are they gonna do?
Shielded.
They actually did quite a bit of damage to Chloe.
You won't hurt my friends.
You won't hurt my friends. Why are you using it on Travis to stop him from getting frozen when he's got a 1% chance of being hit, instead of using it on Liza, who's got a 30% chance of being hit? Come on,
You good?
Scarlet,
That'll
please.
do for now.
I'm pleased with this.
I really need you to think about that one, Scarlet. Elta Linde levels up.
See ya.
Zia.
Let's take what's ours. Won't take. Go on.
Quickly now.
They are intersecting the support
Yeah.
attack
Give me something good.
ranges now. Let's actually back off
Right.
slightly.
Shouldn't have let your guard down. Go on. Sure.
Quickly now. On your toes.
Yeah?
Okay, Bryce squad. Do that. I see they've got a dude, the dark elf on the back row is going to do a line pierce, which is probably hitting Gilbert, which is why we're taking 41 damage. You're debating wiping up Eltalinde, but she seems super apprehensive about outliving Elaine. I feel bad about it, so maybe not.
My strength.
In my sights.
Hey, wipe whoever you think is hot. Who cares about the consequences? Yo, watching a line of armor knights just all die simultaneously is so good. Oh, use Mirage Stab. Fancy.
You've got a lot to learn.
You go with your initial impulse and marry your cousin. There you go. Right, let's get the anti-flying squad.
Ready anytime. Got it.
Crush them.
Give me something good. Good idea.
Let's take what's ours. Won't take long. Yeah?
You're mine.
You're mine. I don't think she's even going to get a chance to Glacial Rain here, but
Just a little magic.
Have another.
I don't know, maybe she will.
Focus your mind.
This'll be slow and painful.
Got some arrows for you.
There we go. Tee. Hee. The best part is it freezes them, so they're guaranteed to be hit on the follow-up.
Bow strung. Easy.
Yay, charge skill!
I've got you now.
I've got you now. Ace and charge.
You can do it. Why not? You're not done yet. Just a little magic.
This is for you.
Aim and...
Joke.
Got him.
Yes, Unify, lay waste to my enemies.
Go on.
Alright, let's blind that tower real quick.
Let's take what's ours.
Okay, you are probably going to get hit by this
There in
dude,
a
but
second.
I'd rather do this fight first. Nope, he caught
You
me.
made your peace.
I am. $92. A little bit of healing in. On at 8. No. Heal for 51, sure. It's such an anime girl thing. Massive death and destruction, followed by a cute jump for joy. Dude, I considered...
You won't hurt my
Unify made me consider not marrying Melisandre, but I married Melisandre anyway.
I'll protect you. Go on. Not gonna miss.
Not gonna miss.
The Fae shield us.
Circle heal.
Easy. Yeah? Won't take long.
Take them down.
Time for payback.
85, 144. 255. Take 0 damage.
You've got this. Come.
Rude.
You won't
Stop
hurt
dodging. You're not allowed to dodge.
Light. Have to gather my Be still. Stay right there. Oh.
Just getting started.
Level up for
Can't
Scarlet.
fail my sacred mission.
She gains Innocent Ray. Attack a row of enemies with magic. Remove all enemy buffs. Okay. So that's just much stronger Holy Light at the cost of 2 AP. I think something like that, where we're either circle healing or innocent raying at this point. One or the other. Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to be curing Call. I should totally be getting rid of Scarlet's ribbon, by the way. It's so garbage. But it's her ribbon, so I don't want to get rid of it. Like, quick heal is so weak at this point in the game. Holy Cradle grants a row of allies the ability to withstand one fatal blow.
Go on.
Innocent Ray. That doesn't sound very innocent, just saying.
Just say the word.
What do you mean?
Going there now.
On your toes.
I think it sounds perfectly innocent.
I'll run you through.
Alright. Pulling off that guy. Get polished off.
Stay down.
Let's take what's ours. There in a second.
Assume control of the
Made it too
watchtower.
You're mine.
Ready for anything.
My arrows never miss.
Alright, we take no damage. I like it when I don't take damage and I destroy their squads. It pleases me to no end.
I'm here to help.
Wow, your Warhorn would be really good if you could actually land a hit, but unfortunately you have a 1% chance of doing so.
Not done yet.
And that's probably just like a rounding error. It's probably like 0.01000, but you can't display that, so...
Why not? Hey, we did it! Who should I beat next?
Who should I beat next? How about these Griffins?
I've got you now.
There's lots of good Holy Girl adjectives that they could have used. Innocent was for a light laser that kills people is one of the last ones he would have. Yeah, you could have gone like Pious Ray or something, right?
You can do it.
This'll be slow and painful.
Or like Zealous Blast, you know? No, Innocent Ray. Ooh,
Ready?
I'm so innocent. Oh my god, one of their Griffins dodged.
It's
incredible. Dude, Aerial Smite is such a joke. Like, what a waste of a skill.
Got him. I'll make her dream a reality. We did it!
We did it! Yes! We murdered them! We're so good at killing people! Yes! Yeah, I might have quite a few honors I should probably be using, but I just haven't. He must be the Liberation Army I've heard so much about. Thank you for coming all this way for us. I feel much safer knowing you're around. Now, if only I could say the same for Elheim's soldiers. Oh, damn. Damn, she just dunked on her own nation's military, dude. Also, I don't need these resources, but I'm stealing them anyway. Last night, my brother-in-law were discussing this game. He's about as far as I am. I think he's finishing up Bestorius at this point. And I brought up that I'm like, you know, Elaine's not much better than Galerius. Like, ultimately what he's doing is he's invading other nations, destroying their standing armies. I mean, technically those standing armies were oppressive overlords, which, sure. What under the guise of liberation, he's running in here, he's killing a bunch of people, taking over towns, stationing garrisons in those towns to exploit the natural resources of each region. And, you know, those resources, they could go back to the people. The people could be the ones exploiting their own resources, but no. We specifically station units to exploit for those resources, whether we need them or not. Like, I don't need Drakenhold resources anymore. I don't need Elheim resources anymore. But I'm still exploiting for them. I'm still garrisoning those towns to exploit for them. You know? It's just saying. So I'm still exploiting the people, but because I did it under the guise of liberation, they welcome it. Like, I'm no different. I'm still an oppressive overlord. Seeing how close we are to the Forest of Thorns, we got plenty of elves and dark elves coming through here. America Simulator, yeah. To be honest, I was lying in wait for the prime opportunity to strike, but I'm ashamed to say you beat me to it. I suppose there's no matching the valor of the Liberation Army. Oh, really now? Thank you again, human. Had you arrived any later, I would have been taken away and sold off into slavery. Wow, we came just in time then. Are you the ones who got rid of the bad guys? I guess there are some good humans out there. Like we go to these towns and we deliver these resources, right? And it repairs the town. Okay, sure, the first time. But now I get to station a guard in these towns, exploit the natural resources of the region, and these towns do not get those resources. They don't get a benefit from them unless I say so. Like, and they have to buy it off me. I'm like, you need to buy this from me, one, so they need to give me gold. You need to give me an item, and you also need to tell me how honorable I am, right? Because we get honors for giving them deliveries. I'm just like, I don't know, that doesn't sound very honorable. Tenoira ruled our land for almost 10 years, and we've restored it to its past glory in practically no time at all. Still, for as long as Elheim has existed, it has never suffered as dreadful an invasion as the one we just repelled. Oh, little do you know that my invasion is going to be more dreadful. Some surrendered and turned against their kin, while others were slain and reanimated as soldiers of the damned. Yet with the Rain's aid, a new day dawns at last. The darkness of this era shall fade into distant memory. I never expected a human prince to value anything beyond the steel in his hand, but he's proven me wrong on more than one occasion. Indeed he has. Now come, Ionisa. Our fight is not yet finished. Alright, we did it! Yay! Now give me your resources. I don't have any more dudes. Alright, 1 second. Just give me a second. I need to hire some dudes, and then I'll be back for your resources. Like, I could totally pull people off garrisoning, like, Drakenhold, because I don't need a garrison Drakenhold anymore. But am I? Nope.
I feel stronger than ever.
No way in hell am I gonna give up my garrisons of every town in the world. Yes, all these level 2 scrubs are absolutely going to hold these towns against level 30 enemies. Alright, let's expand another size 5, shall we? Make another size 4. Could unlock these 2 slots, I just don't feel like I need to. Station Guard. Ginny.
May fortune bring what you seek.
Poison Curse.
Wares.
Inflict poison on a row. Presumably that is... yeah. Shaman. I mean, I kind of like Selvi doing, like, a jump kick at people, though. Like, Cursed Strike, she just jump kicks at him. She's just like, Cursed Strike! Just, you know, kick him in the fucking face. I'm totally here for that.
Keep an eye on it.
Got a ship here headed for the south of Albion. Alright. Times have been hard, but business is finally starting to pick up, and it's all thanks to you. It won't last very long, I assure you. Oh, hello. You guys are level 40. Alright, I'm taking it I'm not supposed to be here yet. So let's go back to Northern Albion, where things are still level, what, level 31? Yeah. We have the resources for this. We do. Alkadoni Stone. Supreme Military Trestus.
Thank you for your support, sir. We've made great strides towards repairing our home, yet there's still much more to do.
Yeah, I do like the style of their buildings, though. The way it's like built into the hillside. It's really cute. Big fan of that. All right, here, have a level 2 guard to protect you.
If you require assistance.
I'll do what I can.
I hope I never have to see our town in such a horrid state again.
All right. Do I want to white cat hit anyone? I mean, technically Hodrick is already kind of set up to be able to do that. He's already got 4 PP. Though he will always act last, so... But it doesn't matter, because this activates... It's not an active skill. It's activate after an ally uses an active skill. So I just pair him with someone with high initiative that does a charge attack, I guess. It's definitely doable. This also gives PP up, so I don't necessarily need the Dragonbone series. Get rid of this and get him something else. Give him the Phantom Knight's Great Shield so he survives magic. What a waste. I don't really care about Bulwark. Give him the best guard chance, though. Yeah. Don't care about Bulwark. So he would activate Quick Impetus and lose all of his PP, so I guess we Great Shield first turn instead of second. In order to get the PP back, and then maybe Row Protection on his second turn. Really don't need Sting. Impetus. Who would that pair with? I guess we do have a charge shot in the form of Arrow Rain on Rolf. Though it doesn't necessarily need to be paired with a charge attack. Right? It just is useful with charge attacks. Yeah, my Hilda is not in any way going to be going back for Dragoon Dive, so Nard of that. he'll be useful paired with pretty much anything, so that's okay. Alright, so this church is apparently under attack. Dude, I freaking love the coat of arms for Albion. The little angel girls on either side is so cute.
Zenoira occupies 5 command posts in the region, Your Majesty. You can expect this battle to be a difficult one, so be sure to proceed as carefully as possible. And as mentioned before, my bow is yours, should you so desire it.
Featherbow. Featherbows are archers capable of debuffing enemies and supporting allies. We lose if we lose, we win if we win against everyone. Right, 4 in the north, 1 in the south. Probably taking the one in the south will be easiest, and then proceeding north. We're dealing with a ballista right away. We have cavalry. Alright, what is yours? Oh god, your squad is so ass! You got 3 units! Rhaenys! Rhaenys, speak to me! Why are you so ill-prepared? Proton arrow, Saint's shot. Delay, increase weight, can provide range attack, ignore, yeah. Okay, I need to take out that ballista very quickly. Also got catapults. I definitely need to... We only start with 4 Valor. Maybe I'll use the Hallowed Cornash to get a little bit of Valor, because I haven't actually used any Hallowed Cornash. I've got, like, too good to use syndrome with it. But there's definitely dudes hiding in this woods. Probably also up here. Or, an item over here? No. Encampment. Yeah, getting this catapult on side would be quite valuable. I believe we would be able to hit this tower. This tower might be too close with this catapult. And say, like, a Fran squad. This catapult's gonna go off probably turn 1 and hit us, like, right here. We can ignore this flyer, I think. Or maybe we can kill her. Doing a blind so we can get in here with Fran would be ideal. Blinding this tower would be ideal so we can rush the ballista. Ballistas are scary. Why did they put a ballista right here with Rhaenys just so exposed?
My wings shall take me.
Can you withdraw? Please withdraw. Your squad sucks. Alright. Let's grab... Alright, so I would like a squad with Liza that is meant to stay central. So a squad that is mostly support abilities is probably in the cards then. Stuff like Oben for Vitalize, Chloe for Resurrect, Liza to blind enemies, a Cleric for healing, and like this usually builds a pretty, you know, diverse squad that can actually handle a lot of stuff. And then just up to frontline with it, just, I don't know, Lex, yes, maybe not. Sure, we'll throw Lex in there. All right, so this is going to be the garrison for the command center, essentially. It'll be quite central. It can provide various support bonuses via Valor skills. It's fairly well balanced. It's got a physical tank, a dodge tank, in-combat resurrection and heal. We have out-of-combat resurrection. We have stamina replenishment, out-of-combat healing. Like, it's got everything, and we can smoke bomb with it. So that is the garrison. Now, let's just plonk you there. That's your deal. Now, we need to take out this ballista. We need to take out that watchtower. We need to take out a lot. Probably smoke bomb this watchtower, send, I'm going to say Celeste squad to take out this ballista, and then she'll be close to this cavalry. I want to send Fran over this way. So we want Celeste squad and Fran squad. Plus smoke bomb, plus smoke bomb. You're withdrawing, hopefully. I also would like to haste. Okay, so if we send Fran over here, we're going to be dealing with some arrow fire flyers. Getting through the command post here shouldn't be terribly difficult. This enemy type is not hard to deal with at this point in the game. There's nothing there. As long as there's no armor, really, I don't need to worry too much. Soldiers could be annoying. I'm going to be using honed spear primarily. So we're probably looking at dodge tanking. Maybe we actually put Lex in this group. Intercept arrows, because Calm is not really built to intercept arrows. Bryce. Bryce, can you intercept arrows? Activates before an ally is attacked. In general, cover an ally with a guard. That seems pretty good. I believe we should be able to protect Fran with Bryce, but I could be wrong about that. Travis on front line as well. Let's get Unify in here. Should make pretty quick work of those angels. And not dealing with magic. Nina in here. Maybe instead of this being Fran's squad, we'll make this Celeste squad, because Fran ideally is paired with more of the Hoosier-McCallets, the Knights of the Rose. For supports, you know, rapport bonuses. Pretty minor, because I haven't exactly focused on them, but... Okay, so yeah, this squad will go this direction. This is not really dealing with much in the way of archers on that front. Do we want Hilda to also support? Tempest Dive. Yeah, she does some stuff. She's not really tooled to be anti-cav. Is that fine, though? Now we're dealing with clerics, shamans, bleh. Bleh. Alright, in that case... Small! I was very tempted to tag specifically you when I went live, because we talked about it the other day, but... Yeah, your name did pop up as I was typing in @saladbar. And I was like, do I commit to it? And I'm just like, I got cold feet. I'm like, no, that's silly. Maybe I should have. All right. Where's Virginia? There she is. Okay. Let's get you Kitra, so that, like, you guys are the Knights of the Rose. We could give you Miriam, but there's no magic casters in this direction, so I don't really see the reason to do that. Let's give you Berenice, counterattackage. And given that there are shamans in this direction, I'm also going to give you Tatiana. We'll do something like this. The squad heading south.
Just say the word.
Have you need of my skill?
Berenice, get out of there, girl.
If I have to.
If I have to.
To the skies.
Okay, heading over here isn't as urgent
Just say the word.
as getting this ballista taken out.
Nobody's dying here. Just say the word. I'm out of
I
here.
didn't mean to withdraw you. Whoops.
Got the sting of a scorpion if I have to.
Wanted to Valor skill smoke bomb this tower. You're supposed to work today. Someone was supposed to pick you up, but they forgot about you. Oh no.
Get moving. I stand ready. Understood.
Okay, hit
Just say
him.
the word. I'm out of here.
My wings shall take me.
That, Face me and be
I shall rain arrows upon them.
We can take 52 damage. 48. 57. 51. Heal for
Shall I
3.
assist you?
Heal for 3 is pretty good. Probs. But you guys are doing Hone Spear, which is piercing damage. Yeah, that's fine. Just a transportation company. It's only their job to remember to pick people off. Womp womp.
die.
As long as you don't get in trouble about it. I should hope you wouldn't, but...
Don't let up. Observe greatness.
Brandish! Whatcha! Whatcha!
It's all on you.
Purging the ill humors.
Purging the ill humors. That's me when I ban people from chat for being kind of not funny.
This should help.
Purging the ill humors.
You're mine. If I must.
Stranger things have happened. True.
We fight on! I did it! It seems you've misjudged me.
Okay. Rocks of hits.
Got the sting of
Get
a
you
scorpion.
back in now.
Pass down your mandate.
You are withdrawing
Crossing
still.
Nowhere is too far. At
Get
once.
you if I can.
If I have to.
Are you also... You also intersect
Nobody's
with
dying
the
here.
command center. Rip. Alright, we definitely need to fog you up too.
Let us reform our
I
ranks.
stand ready. Just say the word.
You're going to deploy Celeste now.
I'll take win. I hope I can help. To
Take
the
on the
skies.
catapults. That's all I ask. Good for you fortressing like that.
No mercy. I got you.
You might as well ranged assist. Doesn't do much. Alright, we can heal the full here. Good shit, good shit.
Make ready. The wind is ours. We have them.
Joe.
What a joke!
This will be easy. Not gonna lose.
Don't go dying on me. Don't rush to your
Don't rush to your doom. I wish I was just recording this. Recording what?
Training's paid off.
Don't ban me. Purging ill humors was what they called bloodletting back in the old. I know.
This power weighs heavy.
I know. Ill humors were like disease and sickness.
Nowhere is too far. Understood.
You're at the Yeti Mansion. Yetta told you where the boss key was. And normally she's wrong because she's sick, right? But this in the first place she said, and Minna was like, "This
What would you have me
isn't the
do?"
key." Midna, are you sure? Midna.
You're nothing.
All right, we're taking out this tower. Not gonna bother watching. Yeah, bloodletting. Yeah, it didn't help,
Nothing's stopping me now.
but it made people feel better about
Stand ready.
themselves. So,
At once.
was it really that bad?
Their eyes trained on us. You'll never win.
You'll never win.
You are going to deal a sizable-ish amount of damage, aren't you? Ain't ya? 19. Mm-hmm. Well, 95 is better. 77 is even better. All right, we'll take 77. Playing around the honed spear attack.
Not on my watch.
Doing something feels better than doing nothing, and oftentimes nothing was needed for those people to get better. Yeah. Oftentimes doing nothing would result in death, though, so, yeah.
And
Imagine making people anemic as a cure.
Go get it.
steady. We'll go together. No further.
I'll take any hit.
Wait, how come she didn't charge the amulet? Or does Celeste have a start of battle? Is that what happened?
We make a great
That might have
team.
been what
We did
happened.
it.
End of battle. She didn't use hastened charge. Ah, right. Travis has a start of battle. Hmm. Only use this if there's like 2 people left. That way we can get Unify popping
I
off.
hope I can help.
Hit the watchtower. We could
I'm
hit,
on my way.
or
Take it
we
off
could
your
hit
hands.
you.
This should be quick. I got you.
Okay, I'm assuming Bryce cannot protect the back line from arrows then. Sag. Quick, what if I change his shield to something that can? The 31. There we go. Just gotta find a spot where she actually dodges everything. And that's all that matters.
Take a good look.
He's in charge.
Aim and. That's how it's done.
That's how it's done.
My griffin will get a treat.
You
for
heard it
this.
here first.
What would you have me do? Understood.
This guy is moving
Nobody's
in.
dying here.
So that is armor. You have a hammer. You have a hammer. It could come at you with magic, though. Let's assemble another squad. This will be Odric with his cat hood. We did give him the cat hood, right? Yeah, we did. his nya hood. Activates after an ally uses an active skill. So who do we put in here with the highest initiative? Anna has initiative 17. Ak has initiative 16. Selvi doesn't quite make sense. Maybe like Rosalind? Eltalind? It's an interesting idea. Rosalind attacks with Primus Strike. Immediately gets to act again with Elemental Roar. That seems quite strong. Let's go with that. So we just need someone else in here who doesn't have high initiative. So, I don't know. I guess... Calm. Sure. Give him a chance to level up.
Just say the word.
I take arms. I shall be your shield.
I'll handle this.
I am also going to Fortress, because I'm pretty sure this tower is going to Arrow Rain Celeste, so we're just gonna Fortress this.
I feel
Just in
wonderful.
case. So that way she doesn't die. Attack call, okay. Fine with me.
How shall I proceed? Forward.
We're not safe here.
Yep, Arrow Rain. Zero damage.
A pitiful end awaits.
It is always nice when you read the enemy. All right, I'm very curious how this is gonna go. Rage of Fairies is the start of battle. Fine. All right, Primus Edge, Magic Conferral, Cat Hood,
Be fun.
Nocturnal Impetus,
No hesitation.
Quick Impetus, +1 AP,
My magic is
Elemental Roar, Magic Conferral.
Prepare for your end.
Ah! So strong! Ice Coffin.
Do you see?
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
They lied.
So yeah, welcome back, Rastifer. If you didn't just see, I gave the cat hood to Hodrick, and then I had him quick impetus Rosalind from gaining a fairy, so her elemental roar was stronger, to immediately using elemental roar. That was pretty good. Hooray for quick impetus.
I've much room to improve.
Oh my god, he got a +1 magic defense. Good job,
One
Hodrick.
victory begets another.
One
I shall be
victory
your shield.
begets another.
How shall I proceed?
And Cyclone. There we go. Go
Proceed.
grab that, I suppose. Do I want to change who's in command of this? Do we like Hodrick, or would I prefer to put a mage in charge? I think we'll keep Hodrick. You're killing that.
You'll never win.
Your Hodrick's an evasion tank. It's stupid. Hey, if it works, it's not stupid, right?
No backing down.
Hasten charge.
Got some arrows for you.
Glacial Rain. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Good Griffin.
Good Griffin! Dude, do Unifi and Celeste have the same voice actor?
Little bit of tricorn pride for you.
I feel like they have the same voice.
Both of us are quite pleased. In perfect sync. What would you have me do? I'm on my way.
Take the watchtower.
This land is ours.
This land is ours.
I'll handle
This
this.
land is my land. Let's
Understood.
grab that item grabbing items actually gives you valor, which I discovered not that long ago.
I'll be taking that. Nowhere is too far. At once. I found something. What would you have me do?
Are you coming for me? Like, if you're coming for me, you're gonna need to
I shall be your shield.
be better than that.
At once. You shall go no further.
Okay. Why are you guys attacking me? Let's see, you got 31 initiative versus my 31 initiative. Which is why you're getting attacks off. Boo. And if only I had, like, a little bit more initiative, right? Oh, that didn't quite give her enough experience to level up. No! I do like that you can use your experience items in battle, although it does take away from your item uses. I thought it would be funny. 2. The Calm can intercept with arrow cover. He's just not very good. Imagine he probably dies here.
Quiet down now. Let's begin.
Rude.
It's my turn.
I shall protect you.
Just a little match. Not yet.
Nocturnal Impetus.
You'll see no harm. I shall protect you.
Healing you. Focus your mind.
I'll gather my magic.
I shall endure.
You know, I get the feeling we probably would have done a lot better in this fight if Hodrick didn't use any of his skills except for making her attack faster. But I digress. All right, let's get another squad out here. This one can be, I guess, anti-scout. Anti-scout. We'll get the newlyweds in here. Melisandre, Elaine. Also throw Rolf in there for anti-flying, just in case. Do we want cavalry? I haven't used cavalry in a surprisingly long time. Like, I have so many units, I can't use everyone I want to use, you know? Let's throw Eltolind in here just for healing. And why not throw Oaklease out there, because this is the homeland place.
Nobody's dying here.
Nobody's dying here. Everyone's dying here. What are you talking about?
Day will be ours. Onward. Your villainy ends here.
Your villainy ends here. We're still taking 21 damage. Presumably the damage is on Elaine, like he's just not dodging. Maybe not. 23 damage. I'm sure it's fine.
With me.
Rapid order. Burter.
You're finished.
How dare you?
I'll enjoy this.
Yield to me.
In my sights.
With a single.
Blind is so annoying. Okay, she still gets her fairy even if she missed, so that's good. Yeah, keep your wife safe, Elaine.
We march on. Well fought. We march. To me.
Okay, from here we can pew-pew this guy.
Where shall I go next?
What does this do again?
Your orders, my liege.
Summons a divine cyclone. Cyclones knock back enemies, I believe. Damage and knock back all nearby enemies.
I'll handle this. Just say the word. What would you have me do? I'll handle this.
41.
What would you have me do?
7.
I hope I can help. I'll handle this. I hope I can help. What would you have me do? I'll handle this.
Why you do damage to me? Unify goes before their archers. So she should theoretically be killing them. Is it just that Bryce is going to be taking damage and there's nothing I can do about it?
I'll handle this.
Yeah, it's Bryce. Put Bryce on the back line like a doofus and he only takes 10 damage that way. Alright.
I'll handle this.
I don't think we're getting in this watchtower before they intercept me, unfortunately. So we are going to lose our stamina.
I won't lose.
Our stamina. That's okay. This should give me enough stamina to use Vitalize, and I think she's still in range of Oben, so that should be alright.
I can't give up.
Don't worry.
You shall pay. Steady.
Glacial Rain! Oh, dude, you blinded me, you piece of shit. We should... Oh, man. Yeah, blindness.
Can't give up.
Definitely pair her with a cleric, so she can
How about this?
get refreshed.
Give me all you got.
That's just rude. Like, we still win, but it's so rude.
Damn it.
Alright, time for Assaulting Blow to do its due diligence here. Greatest skill in the game. Better than Assaulting Lance because it hurts armor.
Make a great team.
You have Wyvern range that gives True Strike to your Dragoon Dive. Nice.
My Griffin could use a rest.
Not quite enough Valor, actually.
Good.
Okay, shooty McShooterson that.
I must stay wary.
Alright. Increase wait time on an enemy. That's... I don't give a shit, that's fine. Oh no, attack call.
At your service.
Alright, how do you do against them? You can kill
Understood.
them.
You'll never win.
Yeah, you'll never win. We have Unity. We're taking 1 damage. Probably on Bryce, who's like shielding Travis for no
You'll back him
reason.
down. Got some arrows for you.
Glacial Rain. Glacial Rain. Does whatever Glacial Rain does.
How about this?
No way through.
Aerial Smite is so bad.
That's how it's done.
That's how it's
Please
done.
stand still, just for a moment.
Okay, we'll get a little Valor from killing you.
The pride of House Melee.
And then,
Nobody's dying here.
let's go ahead and Vitalize you so you can move.
You have my things. I hope I can help.
Against witches we can do fine. Let's
I'm on
just
my way.
hold the watchtower for now. House May, yay!
I'm here.
So true, gamer.
Well thought.
I won't lose.
Alright, 58 damage. Right, the problem is... Quick cast... True Sight, Ice Coffin. I'm honestly surprised we're only taking 58 damage here. But I'm pretty sure Quick Cast is limited, right? Yeah, Quick Cast is limited, so only one of them can Quick Cast. We're only getting a single Ice Coffin on the front line before we Arrow Storm them. Yeah, moving off the back line really doesn't matter. Who's got the best magic defense? 58. Still gonna do 58 damage. It's the 2 extra magic defense versus the... Doesn't really matter. Moving Unify up would be a death sentence, maybe? Okay, I don't know why shuffling around isn't changing anything in that instance, so...
Take a good look. Watch and learn.
Quick Cast, Focus Sight. Oh, he row guarded. Okay. That makes more sense. He protected the row, and so it didn't matter who was on the front row. It would just always hit Bryce. And only Bryce. Alright.
My Griffin will get a
Fair
treat
enough.
for this.
They really like the month of May. And I get it. Really, really nice weather. True. You do, 1,300 damage to these guys. You know, just casually. Bryce. We don't have a healer in here. We kind of need to use a Valor skill to heal.
I shall be your shield.
Let's go ahead and launch another Cyclone at these guys, why don't we? Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna just do another attack
It isn't safe to stay
seal
here.
or whatever. You're delaying Hodrick, I believe. It's fine. 5 seconds.
What would you have me do?
We need... You're out of range. You're out of range. It's really just this watchtower I would need to blind.
No mercy.
No mercy. Nine. 98 damage. 85 damage. Do we get the kill? I like 85 damage and we get the kill for 500. Is my last stamina over here, but that's fine. I'm down to use a nut to get them to move.
I'll cleanse your
They are
soul.
out of range of Odin after all.
Onward.
That solidifies my south.
Don't let it happen. Purging the ill humor. Easy.
Purging the ill humor
No holding back.
from my Twitch chat.
Just watch. Easy there.
Those who defy me pay with their lives. Damn it!
Oh, there goes Berenice.
Watch and learn. Burn. Watch and learn.
Stand one.
These idiots demonic packing themselves, putting themselves in death range. Like what are you doing? If you hadn't done that, you'd be fine. Oh no, compounding curse.
Better keep this going.
It's actually a pretty setup the enemy has. Pretty scary setup. You know, if they weren't stupid, yeah. Yeah, if they didn't use their self-weakening skill to regain an AP, they would have been fine.
I have to catch my breath.
But nope, they went and did a dumb.
Nowhere is too far.
Alright, let's go ahead and nuts.
service. At once.
Let's take that, and then you're probably gonna head up here
I hope I can
to
help.
do stuff. Now then, taking 90 damage.
Your orders, my liege.
Now let's hit you back, just because it's funny. Alright, we don't need this ballista now. Elaine can abandon it. Let's go for this watchtower.
What would you have me do? If I have to. I'm out
I
of
didn't
here.
mean to withdraw you, Liza.
Got the sting of a
Whoops.
scorpion. Just say the word.
Alright, do I want to smoke bomb or do I want to vitalize? I think smoke bombing the tower makes sense here. That way we don't have to deal with an RNG seed that isn't one I'm prepared for. Why are we taking 90 damage? You guys are... Grand Smash, attack all enemies. Yeah, that'll do it.
What would you have me do?
Let's just medium font here, just to ensure a little bit of survivability.
To the skies. I hope I can help.
Bryce on the front line doesn't really matter here. It's just a matter of finding a spot where
What would you have me do?
certain units can dodge better than others.
I hope I can help.
Now we're only taking 68.
What would you have me do? I hope I can help.
Okay, 68 is fine. I'm down to take that much
Understood.
damage. Alright, you are out of prayers.
Received.
Go for that.
In the name of the liberation. Nowhere is too far, sir.
For the encampment. Well, I should have blinded the Angel, but it looks like she's actually giving me an RNGC that's better than the one I was previously dealing with, so... Thanks, I guess? Let's get a shit ton of overkill in here. 6 damage... 1,346 damage overkill. I like that. I like that number. That's a good number. 1,346. Decent charge. Dark, what's up? Unicorn is going well.
I'll see
We're
Steady.
in the last continent, as far as I can tell. We're it's a pretty large map, but pretty straightforward map. Things are going well. Trying out some new strategies.
Don't worry.
You shall pay.
How tough would you say this game is? Going in blind,
Pull it together.
higher difficulty is very difficult. Once you learn the game, it's fairly easy to use that intuition to play around the enemy. Like at this point, I know exactly what I need to do to counter certain enemy types and stuff. This isn't the hardest difficulty, though. There is... Oh, you have an ad. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Bit of cheese for the old rat.
In mid-sentence.
I did it.
He did it!
I hope I can help. I'm on my way.
Yeah, you can very easily outsmart once you get a feel for it. True.
We march.
For the liberation. This
Haha, I cycloned them back into my unit. Totally planned. I'm gonna skip that.
in perfect sync.
In perfect sync. That was
Nobody's dying
definitely planned, right? I'm thinking about dropping a heal over there. Maybe I drop another smoke bomb. There's quite a few witches out this way. It's a little scary. All right, for now, we'll move you up
You got it.
to better provide.
I shall be your shield. At once. How shall I proceed?
Go into the woods for me.
Forward.
Welcome back from ads. Pretty much what Rastifer said. The game is very difficult in the early game when you don't really know what's going on. It gets, in my opinion, it gets very difficult in Drakenhold. The game starts you in Cornea, which is like Tutorial Island. You get a feel for most of the unit types. Drakenhold kind of takes those same unit types, but flips them on their head with a different variant. So, like, Knights versus Dark Knights, Hunters versus Arbalists, Griffin Knights versus Wyvern Knights, that kind of thing. Elfheim kind of changes things up where you need to worry more about, you know, split types of damage, like damage types and how to counter that. And Time of Day came into play in Bastorius. So the game eases you into every mechanic it has at its disposal gradually, which I really like, because that way the game feels super fresh the entire playthrough. Like, even now, like, it looks like I might be steamrolling the enemy, but like there's a lot of time for me to have gotten to this point. You know, and I'm not even on the highest difficulty. Apparently there's a difficulty you unlock. You unlock like the highest difficulty after you beat the game once. This is still my first playthrough. I'm about 106 hours of streaming in, based on my my streaming VOD number. There is a lot that goes on in this combat. It is very, I would say it's very satisfying gameplay. Whether I'd call it like very difficult gameplay, I don't know. It takes quite a few hours to get to the point where you kind of understand intuitively what's going to happen, because you know, you move your units around the map, you can manually, you know, adjust your squads and stuff, being like, okay, this unit all belong in a squad, this is what I'm expecting the squad to do, this is what it's specialized in. Each unit has their own gear, right, with different skills, which you can have control over, being like, all right, logic gate this skill behind this condition, etc., etc. And then throwing that at an enemy squad and just knowing what's going to happen. Because once you get into combat, it becomes an auto-battler. It just auto-resolves based on the current RNG seed, so whatever, you know, RNG cycles based on whether you've got assist attacks going on, which is why I blind these towers, because assist attacks can be devastating. But like, you know, based on the current RNG seed, this is what the game says is going to happen. I'm going to take 121 damage, the enemy's going to die. But different enemy types, like these witches, they provide assist attacks within their little circle. So this preview doesn't show the RNG seed that will result from that assist attack, because assist attacks like this go off before combat. So this is the RNG seed right now, but before combat, that assist is going to go off. So this is actually not going to be the cycle that I'm going to be dealing with. I'm going to be dealing with the next cycle after the RNG cycles, after the assist attack. So, like, knowing more intuitively how these fights are going to go and not relying strictly on this battle preview is very important for long-term prospects, especially in this clusterfuck. We got just witches everywhere, and there's no limit to the number of assist attacks they can provide. As long as there's one squad, each one can provide a single assist attack. So if all these witches grouped up, I could be dealing with an RNG seed 5 cycles down from the current seed. So blinding enemies is very important. But yeah, just constructing squads to counter enemy squads, knowing what a good balance is, you know, there's a lot, and maybe it seems overwhelming, but the game eases you in a way that feels natural. Like, the start of the game, units are fairly simple. They're pretty one-dimensional. You know, people on, like, cavalry on horseback does cavalry things, you know. hammers do hammer things, bows do bow things. As you get late game, that doesn't necessarily stay true, you know, because now your bow guy's got a unique bow that makes him specialized against, I don't know, some other type of enemy that you wouldn't normally expect them to be. But anywho, one thing about this game's story is Galerius just seems to let you do your thing. He probably just thinks he's invincible. He's probably just having a good chuckle up in his castle. If he decided to march his level 40 dudes on you at the start, you'd be screwed. True. This game looks like combat has a lot of depth. Yeah. But can you do my classic Fire Emblem strat of level your main character and just auto-attack them all to death? Well, given the main character isn't a whole unit on his own, like you have 5 slots to put anyone in. Like, you could just level up a single squad and go burr. But units have a stamina. So if you look at the bottom there, stamina 4 of 5. This unit could only do 5 combats before it runs out of stamina and can no longer move. And then it has to wait 12 seconds, during which time it's completely vulnerable, before it'll replenish any stamina. And then you can go again. So, no, you can't really just take a single squad and go burr. It is very multi-squad based combat. I have hiccups and I hate it. I'm sorry, Dark. Boo! Be scared. Relo, hi! Jatak, Latalis Stream, Air League, Jeg Har Brug for... I don't know if that's how that is supposed to be pronounced, but that's how I tried. You wrote that in Danish. No, you're good. You've been playing on tactical difficulty. You ever failed a single mission? You only speak for... It can't speak for higher difficulties. Yeah, I'm on expert, which you can actually change the difficulty whenever you want. It's just not in the middle of combat. But yeah, I'm on expert, which is the highest you can do without having beaten the game. Again, there is a difficulty higher once you've beaten the game, but it is really fun. The Talistream is just what I need, was what I wrote. Nice. Well, I'm glad to have you here, Relo. It's always good to see you.
Just say the word.
Okay, we have just a plethora of witches here that's gonna cause me grief. Need you to really make your way up. Okay, we're gonna grab this encampment with Bran and then grab this catapult to hopefully deal with this section.
Nobody's dying here.
Smoke bolts. There are 2 witches here. Yeah, I would rather smokescreen 2 witches than an archer. Have I seen this game before? I mean, I've been playing it for the last month and a half, Relo, so probably.
Onward.
I would assume that you at least see me play it once at this point, but I don't know, maybe not.
Come then.
Alright, we do have a single assist attack coming in. 71 damage. We're taking 10 damage. Shifting around my evasions. Okay, yeah, that's about as good as it gets. Swap you 2. Nah, worse. Okay. Dude. It's the game with chessboards. I've seen that. Every game I play is basically a chessboard. This is just Fire Emblem, right? How are you doing today, Relo? This fine evening. That guy just got murdered.
my sight.
Rude.
Fine job.
Good levels. Hungry though, haven't thought about dinner yet. Well, maybe you should think about dinner now.
Greatest strength.
If you wanted a sign to think about dinner, this is your sign to think about dinner. Alright, so Elsa Linde also gets access to Elemental Roar. I don't know if we're gonna build her
There's always more to
to
learn.
take advantage of that quite the way we built Rosalind. Technically, she can use it though, but she's only got 3 AP, so she can't Primus Strike and then Element Roar. Unless we... Diurnal Impetus, I guess. Does mean that she's not using Fairy Heal at all. Okay, let's say... First action, second action? Or maybe just... Hey, this is your first action. Then you'll Diurnal Impetus. And then... I don't know. Her conditions are a bit of a mess with all of the different skills she has. She's not built quite the way Rosalind was.
Your villainy ends here.
32 damage now. Rude. 27. 110. $46. 27. Okay. It's the assist damage is a bit of a problem. Rosalind is friggin' OP, yeah, especially since you get her before Eltalinda, you get a lot of more time to level her up. But I'm not thinking about dinner when I see you, dear Latalis. That's dessert. Ooh. Well, shucks.
With a single fury.
No, my fury!
Come. I beg you.
Fairy heal.
Good. A fine bout.
Okay, well, let's do that just to get out of your assist range,
Just say
because
the word.
back me, mate.
You face me.
I'll just kill you.
I must never yield.
Must never.
It grows ever closer.
I shall be your shield. Receive.
Okay, hit
We march.
them. We're pretty much out of stamina with Elaine now.
At your service.
We're just about there. Got a few
If I have to.
sisters up here. Let's go ahead and screen them. Phew. No assist attacks.
Just say the word. You got it.
The time is at hand.
Ideally, I'd take down your watchtower, but
The path is set.
I'm here.
We march.
I don't need to go that far around. Just something like that.
Onward.
You are choosing to go for my command
I stand
center,
ready.
which I don't appreciate,
Understood.
but we can always spawn something in whenever we want. We have, several unused squads. Is there any more encampments on this map? No?
Nobody's dying here.
Alright, let's go ahead and vitalize Elaine then. You gonna find something to eat? Your stomach is growling? Do it. Do what you want.
We're under attack.
How dare you delay me? Very rude of
Time is
you.
at hand. The path is set.
beautiful end awaits.
All right, let's slaughter these poor clerics.
I'll strike first.
Get
Go
stunned.
on, then. Enough games.
Eternal impetus. Magic attack up.
I'm here to help.
Immediately attack again. Magic conferral. Elemental roar. Like, even against units that are supposed to have fairly high magic defense, that was quite strong.
Thrilling battle. It appears
It shouldn't come as a surprise.
your orders, my liege.
Yeah, imagine sending Hodrick against witches.
Forward.
I won't lose.
The blind wore off on the tower. Dang. No cover. Okay, I think this is just Bryce taking the full brunt of a quick cast Ice Coffin, doing 85 damage and overkilling him. Not much I can do about that.
Take a good look.
Watch and learn.
You shall pay. Got some arrows for you.
Arrow rain! It's so satisfying. Good Griffin!
I would expect nothing less. My bow is feeling lighter than ever.
Okay, Snow White Strike activates after an ally attacks. Follow-up attack, single enemy, inflict freeze. Bonus potency versus frozen
My
targets.
griffin will get a treat for
Oh.
this.
Really think we're freezing targets, but especially since, you know, we're start a battle losing all of our PP, but cool. Our PP is secondary.
Done.
Okay, let's... oh, I can hit you. Okay. Let's hit you just so you stop spawning enemies. I don't know where you're going. You're just kind of flying around, being pesky.
We march. Onward.
Let's hit
If I
you.
have to.
Okay, let's grab... what are we dealing with here? Just a couple of flyers and a couple Vikings? Alright. Alright, and let's grab... Bertrand? Berengaria... Scarlet, just because... Galadmir, why not? M. Magellan for fun. Level up some characters. Oh, I don't have any Valor right now? Damn.
Come then.
Need a hand?
Oh no, magical enemy assist. Arnar. Everybody dodged, lol.
I've more where that came from.
Yield to me.
In my sight.
Their fucking...
End is
fucking blinding attack is so rude.
I need your strength.
Okay, well she can elemental roar with the rest of them, I suppose.
Well fought.
Guess I'll let it slide.
The path is set.
Just say the word. If I have
Okay,
to.
honestly, you should
This'll
take
be
the
fun.
watchtower.
to me.
Needs must. Give me your orders.
You guys can actually do a lot of damage to me. What the
I'm
hell?
ready.
Rude.
At once.
It's fine.
Take cover.
Delay. Probably hitting Elaine again. Yeah. How could I have foreseen this?
It seems you've misjudged me. You're nothing.
You guys get first strike and you're still dying? What a bunch of losers. 89 damage. 68. 91, 91. 68. 32? Alright, 32 is pretty good. We'll take 32 damage when you guys first strike, but then also end up dying somehow.
None of you will die here. It's my turn.
Okay, Rip Berengaria.
I'll do what I
Brave
must.
Impetus.
I'll cleanse your soul. Damn it! Don't let it happen again.
Don't let it happen again.
The wind is ours. We fight on. Observe greatness.
Brandish. Assaulting Blow. Resurrection. Killing Chain misses. Rip.
Don't let up.
Eh, leave it to Assaulting Blow to get the job done. Can always count on Assaulting Blow.
What would you have me do? To the skies.
Alright. Celeste is gonna get the kill. Where are you going, lady? Oh, you're going to a watchtower? Why?
Your villainy ends here.
I got you.
Okay, there's just a witch squad. We get a little bit of healing in.
Victory grows ever closer.
Could hit you. We don't have a hammer in our squad though, so you don't actually
I shall
land
be
any
your
kill.
shield.
Just say the word. You'll never win.
Finish you off.
In perfect sync.
Just a
I
guy.
hope I can help.
Do I kill you or do I go for you? I think we go straight for you.
Understood. I wonder what we can do with this. I'll be taking that. Nobody's dying here.
I wonder what we can do with this. Okay, we are gonna smokescreen 2 witches. If you... I'm always so low on Valor because I use it as soon as I get it.
I shall be your shield. Receive.
Hodrick is still killing your ass. Bertrand's still killing your
Battle
ass.
it is.
Oh, we're taking so much damage. The squad sucks. It doesn't matter how much the squad sucks as long as we get the kill, though, so... I just shuffle around enough, we might be able to get the kill just enough. Hmm. $108 damage, huh? Take 243. So much damage. Okay. Let's add an extra use here. For circle heal, maybe? They use this if we're debuffed. That way, you know, if we get blinded, we'll start circle healing, I guess. Don't think that mattered much. Definitely Curing Call. Holy Light. Yeah. It's just a matter of her actually getting skills off in order to heal a bit. Alright. So she'll prioritize Curing Call pretty much the entire fight, I imagine. That's fine. I just want to kill this squad. I don't care how badly damaged we get.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah, let's have some fun.
So hurt.
Blind is so brutal.
Cherish it. Light.
Not finished
We're
yet.
not done. I'll protect you. I'll do what I can.
Witness my
Yeah, Magellan goes down. Unsurprising.
I'll help.
Lay down.
Lucky hit on death spin there. Nice.
Failure isn't an option. I won't throw
Okay,
my
we
life away.
throw you
Understood?
there. That's fine.
The time is at hand. Onward.
Hit you.
I'll handle this.
Splendid.
I won't lose. Need a hand? I got you.
We're gonna take 12 damage. Guess that's fine. It's probably just Bryce guarding everything.
No backing down.
Decent charge.
Go get him! Not on my watch!
Whoa! Now all these thieves get to go.
See it done.
Now Unity goes. Pew pew pew.
How about this?
Give me all you got! Damn it!
Grr, damn it.
Stand!
Assaulting blow. Assaulting blow.
That's how it's
Only
done.
my favorite skill in the game.
I did it. I hope I can help.
Gotta
I'm on
crush
my
him.
way. Just say the word.
Oh, I see. We have a thing here to deal with.
What would you have me do?
Here.
At your service.
Alright, we are going to hit you.
I
I'm
hope
actually
I
going to
can
move
help.
you down here
Understood.
and
Time
you
is at
this
hand.
way, just so we can vitalize 2 units at once.
You're not fit to be rust on my spear.
You are not fit to be rust on my spear. Alright, so Hodrick is going to die, and we're going to absolutely destroy them. That's all you need to know.
Let's begin.
Rage of Fairies, you all get stunned.
My magic is yours.
Primus Edge.
This should be fun.
Eternal Impetus. And then Quick Impetus goes off, forcing you to Elemental Roar.
Prepare for
Magic
your head.
Conferral. Consume our Fairy, do a shit ton of damage. This guy survives, hits Hodrick, Hodrick dies, but then we kill him.
Baneful pests.
Rip Hodrick, but we did just absolutely destroy them, so that's pretty cool.
How shall I proceed? At
Consume
once.
that.
I've arrived.
They are akin to a well-honed blade.
Okay, let's go ahead and revive. Again, Hodrick is going to go down, but it's going to play out the exact same.
I'll strike.
Rage of the Fairies stuns the backline. They get mad.
I'm here
Primus
to
Strike, Magic Conferral, we hit.
help. Not yet.
Nocturnal Impetus, they get mad again. Quick Impetus.
Go on, then.
Elemental Roar. Eviscerates all of them. His hammer goes off. Kills Hodrick. And then we kill him.
Flames of crimson.
This is just how it goes. It's so easy. Also, even though Calm is dead, he's still getting a lot of experience here because he's so
One of
low
the
level.
many benefits of old age.
Have I
Yana
always
and
had
Oak.
such potential?
Oak? It's Ock.
One victory
Both
begets
level up.
another. I shall be your shield.
Sees
Forward.
this command post.
We march. Onward.
Let's hit this guy.
You face me.
Not gonna bother watching that.
My legs grow heavy.
My legs grow heavy.
If I have to.
Okay, we vitalize both of yous.
I feel
Stronger than ever.
wonderful. What would you have me do? To the
Hit
sky.
them.
The path is
Them.
set.
Still withdrawing, that's fine.
I've arrived.
I have claimed it as our own.
Stardust Hourglass.
I've set up a campground just over there. Please make good use of it.
Aw, I mean, I can't not
At
now.
once.
Alright.
The time is at hand.
She
This should be
asked me to
quick.
make use of it. How could I not? Okay, well, Bryce is gonna get knocked down. That's fine.
Yes, flail in vain against the rising tide. It shall make your drowning all the quicker.
Whatever you say, Zacharias.
You shall pay.
This is more Zacharias, I suppose, would be how you would say that.
Not on my watch.
I'll see it done.
Nice dodges there.
Got some arrows for you.
So fast.
We'll go
It'd
together.
be a shame if your backline couldn't withstand the strength of glacial rain.
We make a great team.
Level up Nina and
Both
Celeste
of us are quite pleased to protect those who can't protect themselves.
to protect the world from devastation. Hunting Claymore,
I'll handle this.
Naisu. Would like to visit these ruins. Alright, let's
To me.
take on this witch real quick.
Come then.
We're gonna take 34 damage, so be it.
A fine bout. The time is at hand.
Okay, we are going to cycle around to try to get to this encampment. Replenish our stamina. So healing tonic high.
I am here. Your orders, my liege. Forward.
Okay, you can
we
take
march.
them down. You can get
Onward.
the Citadel.
I must stay wary.
You are going to delay Hodrick. You're just delaying the inevitable, I'll have you know.
What would you have
We
me
might
do?
as well seize the
Understood.
command post.
Now then.
Got some ruins. We gotta do.
This land is ours.
Without further ado.
It pains me to simply watch while our homeland suffers such abuses. Allow me to offer this meager aid, if nothing else.
Thank you.
Nobody's dying here.
Alright, just in case, we are going to smoke screen both of yous. Pew. Alright. Pretty well handled. Can we
I
catapult
stand ready.
over here? Might be able to hit that, that flyer. Oh no, they hit my tower before
No escaping a crossbow.
it could land. Is that still gonna land on him though? Nope. Sag.
You shall go no further.
Alright, we heal and we kill them. That is the best outcome. Generally speaking, healing while also killing the enemy is the best option.
Yield to me.
Oh, Faye.
Not scared of you.
I'm not scared of you.
Okay.
That must have hurt. Cheer up.
I am your shield.
Witness
You can do it.
Okay, Primus Strike.
Focus your mind.
I'll never yield.
There's no escape.
Elemental Roar!
Keep your focus.
Uh-huh.
Enough games.
Do you see?
Uh-huh.
A victory for the liberation. I've not reached my
Alright,
ceiling
Calm
yet.
levels up. Good for him.
My shield shall never break.
Alright, GG. It was very straightforward. There's a lot of moving parts and a lot of enemy assist attacks to work around, but it was pretty straightforward. Good use of Valor skills, I think, on my part, to limit the amount of items I was using. Did have to use a nut in the south, but I think that was pretty much it. Bum.
A word, Lady Scarlet? My people are safe once more, due almost wholly to the benevolence of the Liberation Army. The proper thanks eludes me.
Aww.
Rhaenys?
In what felt like a mere moment, you've become a fine young woman.
Do you remember the day I left Albion? Back then, I didn't understand the point of it all. I cried and cried, begging to stay until my voice went hoarse. And I remember you cried with me that day.
I've spent many an idle evening since, lamenting my decision to remain behind. With only my thoughts to keep me company, I could but imagine how frightened you must have been. How alone.
I was both, at times. But my years on the island made me tougher than I could have ever expected.
Indeed they did. The woman before me now is nothing like the sobbing girl I remember.
You missed some of my finest hours, I'll have you know.
Yes.
Like that time I got kidnapped by a mind-controlled Renault and then almost got killed. That was my finest hour.
But I refuse to miss another. My place is at your side and nowhere else.
Aw, she's in Lesbians.
I only hope Prince Elaine sees it the same way. I suppose I'll know soon enough when I ask to join the Liberation in True.
Don't they need you here?
Perhaps, but we're all of the same mind. We do whatever is necessary to aid the Liberation.
Then come. I'm sure Elaine will be thrilled to hear the news.
Save your progress? Yes. Spell Steel Sword, Conveyance Stone, bleh.
I promise, Elaine, you won't find anyone in Beverith as loyal as Rhaenys.
I'm more than glad to welcome her to our ranks.
'Tis a kindness I much appreciate. I shall do whatever I must to not betray it.
Alright. You have 20 Divine Shards. I would like to get this this Millennium Scepter. It's another charged attack potential. This time it's 3 AP though. Quite rough. Attack all enemies with magic. Like that on who can use that? Yeah, I was gonna say that on Yana would be pretty strong. Gluriel! Spill the tea. Seems like a pretty good time for tea. Yeah, I agree. All is in service of tea. Do I have any water in my pot still? Yeah, there's plenty of water. There's plenty of water. Alright, we'll let that boil for a second. How are you doing this fine afternoon, Blurry? Let's see, we can deliver some herring. We give them... Trade offer. I give you fish, you repair your town. Doing good? How about me? I'm doing well. I'm having a good time. We just did our second mission of the day, I guess. Experimented with some interesting unit builds. It's been pretty good. My morning too was all right. I got up at 4 in the morning, which not a good look, but hey, gonna do, right?
This town has made incredible progress thanks to your aid, though it hasn't been easy carrying all those supplies up the mountainside.
You say so, lady.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
That's when you went to bed. Eliminator, skill execution, magic defense -10. Attack a single enemy, inflict passive seal, inflicts a death blow if the enemy unit is at 25% or less. I feel like the attack would just kill them anyway if they were at 25% HP or less. But interesting. It's only got a 75% hit rate though. Wyvern Claw. Activates after an enemy attacks with an active skill counterattack, bonus potency v cavalry. Interesting. I think we'll pass on those things for now.
I'll do what I can.
Many of Albion residents bear wings, so its churches tend to be built in relatively great heights. Yet there are a few better ways to show our devotion than by scaling an entire mountain on foot. I'm glad I'm not that dedicated to a faith. Let me just scale a fucking mountain every single day just to go to church. Oh, goodness. Permit me to thank you for liberating our home. The pride stolen from us by Zenoira has at last been restored. Never again shall we yield to their reign of terror. I vow it on my very great shield. Or perhaps he's saying my very great shield, rather than very great shield, you know. My shield is very great, I promise you that. Nothing is greater than my shield. Never again shall we yield. Yes. Our town is something of a natural fortress, but I suppose that didn't do much to stop Zenoira. Still, their rule is a thing of the past now. We've you to thank for it. Sure do. Now let me exploit the natural resources of your region, please. Look at what Zenoira did to this beautiful architecture. Yet it will surely make the most enthralling ruins in years to come. As long as it's not destroyed any further. Ruins which will speak of the past which was so cruelly stolen from our lands. I merely hope we survive to tell the tales of this war ourselves. One can hope. Pew, 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 pew. Our humble towns can barely attract the local goats. Why would the goats be attracted to a town in the first place? They're attracted to grass and other goats. And here you are, offering us supplies. Thank you, from the bottoms of my heart.
Sure thing, girl. Here, have a level 2 guard to protect you against the level 30 enemies. I'm sure that'll go well.
May the Father guide you all in all of your travels.
Let's see, what does this town have for sale?
Do let me know if you require
Moonlight Rapier, Nocturnal Strike. Oh, it's start a battle in a PP at night. PP. Ooh, tier 3 berets and hoods. You don't say. I definitely need to upgrade all this shit. Parrying shield? Negate a melee attack for a single hit. Grants the user. It just gains you parry. Explains why its guard rate is so shit. Because ideally you're just nullifying an attack, but...
You can get fresh milk from the goats of Albion, rich in nutrients and absolutely full of flavor. You'll probably need a way to distract them, though. They'll never let you milk them otherwise.
You want to know how to tame a goat? Just toss one a biscuit and they'll cuddle up to you, or like you were the nicest guy on Earth. Oh, and you can buy biscuits in about every town in Albion. Good luck, goat friend.
Meh.
This goat appears to be hungry, but I don't have anything for it to eat. Do I not have any biscuits? I need biscuits. Goat biscuits.
As much as you please.
Give me 10 goat biscuits, please.
My thanks. May the
Offer a goat biscuit. Now is my chance. Goat milk. Goat finished its biscuit and promptly ran off. I'm gonna milk you for all you're worth, goats. Here are goats in these biscuits, yeah. That was my chance. I just imagine Elaine, like, milking a goat while still on his horse. He's just, like, leaning down, trying to milk his goat. Also, my water is done boiling. I should probably get my tea ready. So you did redeem that. Let us go to the sort of intermediate screen, shall we? That way you can pick what tea you would like me to have. Would you like me to do strawberry, peach? I have Earl Grey. I have lavender Earl Grey, which is a different Earl Grey. I've got cranberry. I've got honey vanilla, and I've got like holiday spice. Peach tea, fantastic. I'm going to be using this cup, and it's just a see-through Sakura Blossom glass cup. I have a matching spoon it came with. Look at that, it's really cute. Little blossom spoon. Last time you made me take cranberry and don't want to repeat. Hey, I mean, you could make me do strawberry. The last time it was redeemed, I ended up with Earl Grey, so... I left my measuring spoon downstairs, which is why I can use this spoon, and it doesn't make for a good measuring spoon so much as a decorative spoon, but... how are we looking? That looks like 1.5. Just a pinch more. There you go. It's a loose leaf tea after all. You'd make me do a couple things, like change the LED lights. True, I do a few things that chat makes me do stuff. Don't really know what else to add. People complain there's not much to do with the points, but like, I don't know what to do with the points, you know? Okay, that is steeping. I guess I could get like a Hug a Stuffy like Marsh has. Could get like a sound bot to make sound alerts for points or something. Like I don't know what to do with my points is the biggest issue. Alright, back we go. Oh, audio's being a little funky. Hug a bookshelf. I just have the one bookshelf. It's not as... I mean, I was about to say there's not even any books on it, but there are books on it. It's just mostly manga. Meh. Alright, we're gonna give this goat a biscuit. Biscuits and tea. Dr. Momtalis takes over gameplay for 15 minutes and it's like 100,000. Yeah, hear a lecture about viruses. By the way, I was going through my my VODs for Unicorn Overlord, and I hadn't really realized just how much of a black border this game has. In addition to the black border that my stream capture has built into it, so it's like a lot of excess black border going on. So I do apologize for that for everyone who has watched this entire 100 hours of gameplay. Like, there's no way I can change the dimensions of this game. I guess I could change the dimensions of my my capture, but that would just cause squashing and stretching, which doesn't look good, so... My heart found peace the moment I set foot into Albion. Such is the blessing of a land built on the faith of its people. If you say so, Chief. Feather swords such as I are rather proficient at strengthening ourselves. Take Spiral Sword, which lowers the enemy's evasion while raising our own in turn. Pray, observe its effects in the battle ahead. I mean... Or I could, you know, kill you. That would work too.
Will not fail!
Will not fail!
I've only just begun.
I'm unstoppable!
In my sight!
I'm unstoppable! Witness my strength!
Take strength.
You beat Ganondorf, by the way. You're in the credits right now. You think your game time is roughly 12 hours? It's not too bad, honestly.
The end is nigh!
A joke. We march on.
I thank you for the fine session. By the way, we're also able to raise our defenses with a skill called Shield Smash.
True. By the way... Also, Linda... passed her turn because she doesn't have a default attack. Guess her default attack can be Thunderous Thrust. Link just like...
The arrows employed by us featherbows possess a variety of different effects. For example, delaying shot looses 4 arrows at a target, reducing their initiative in the process. We thus work well with slower classes such as the Landsknecht. Now, shall I convince you further of our strength?
I mean, I think we've got you on lock here. But just for fun, do I want to use Unify or do I want to use Rosalind? Let's do this. Rosalind's squad's only taking 5 damage. Let's do that.
Let's begin.
I'll not allow it.
He is just about ready.
Just a little magic.
Just a little magic.
This should be fun.
Eternal Impetus.
I'll protect you.
You can do it.
An iron wall.
I'm
I am your shield.
Prepare for your end.
Elemental Roar!
Correct.
A thrilling battle.
As just one of our attacks delivers multiple hits, the effect of any buff we receive is multiplied in turn. We also have skills which can reduce PP and lower defenses of our enemies. Not to mention an array of methods to support our allies.
Fancy. Let's go ahead and expand. We don't have enough honors. Damn.
I'm terrified of caves, you know. My wings are useless in such cramped confines. And I can't say I'm much for walking either.
Oh, what a little bitch. Oh, little baby boy can't walk because his wings can't... You can't walk. Oh, little baby. Oh, he has something else to say. What else do you have to say?
Perhaps today I'll muster my courage.
Okay, well, he's trying to not be such a little baby, I guess. Alright, so we have a town down here on the southern coast. We have a sigil we haven't done yet. Do the sigil or do we do the battle for the city? We think we go for the city? The Noira has garrisoned their forces within Largian Citadel. Alright, we need to defeat Lord Jerome. Jeremy or Jerome? I don't know. I feel like either pronunciation of this would work. The battle for Largian. It's the Largian, alright. Jerome. With me, soldiers, we'll not see our city defiled any further. Yeah, I believe... So, last time we did a bit of exploring, which is why we didn't get to see the starting cutscene here. I believe this guy wants to rebel against the Noira, but he doesn't want to subject his people to being, like, caught in the crossfire, pretty much. So we're just gonna knock some sense into him and probably end up recruiting him. He seemed like a good dude. Lottie seemed cute too, but unfortunately she's not a unique. But presumably Jerome is. Maybe he's not recruitable though. Alright, what are we dealing with? We have witches, we have cavalry, and armor, we have flyers, we have armor and flyers, we have wizards. We also have some magic mines. So probably first things first, this tower is priority 1, as well as anti-armor to get through you. I feel like Unify for the just crush flyers on the back line, just crush the entire squad, really. Unify plus Nina, Bryce. No, I'm pretty sure that's already the squad, right? Yeah. Unify, Nina, Bryce, Travis Celeste, probably not needed, but... I would like Lex to protect against Arrow Storm, maybe? And then... do I want a flyer in this squad? Like, would Hilda matter? Tempest Drive. Let's say I want Unify to be my highest initiative unit in my squad. So no to Hilda. Throw Oakley's in there or Rhaenys. Rhaenys actually has pretty high initiative as well. We can throw Scarlet in there as a token healer. Okay. That'll hit the front line here. It would also do well against this because, again, arrow fire. Against this watchtower, we definitely want Liza deployed to cut down on the support that this tower can do. Where is Liza? I've missed. She's over here. Dealing with a lot of cav. Let's grab... do we want cavalry squad? Be also Liza squad? That's a question, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Let's grab kind of dodge tanks, I guess. I don't know. This guy's got what? 2 clerics on the back line? Oh, that's the flyers. What do you have? You have armor on your front line, so we probably want Kitra in there with my anti-cavalry. I feel like 2 squads is going to be plenty to deal with these guys. Grab Kitra. Just in case some mages spawn, I guess I would throw Miriam in here as a defensive option to go with my Knights of the Rose. And then why not throw Leah up there as a dodge tank? And then if things go bad, we can always assemble, you know, up to 6 more squads. That seems good. I need to take a quick break here. Mom got home, need to check on her, need to refill waters, need to use the bathroom, that kind of thing. My tea is ready as well. So, yeah, give me a second, we'll do this fight in just a moment. back. Pouring my tea a little too aggressively. There we go. Probably gonna be a little too hot to chug at this point, but there it is. Alright, so to start with, we probably want Liza
To the skies, at your service.
to smoke bolt the wizard. The rando team added text to Minna saying, thinking there are testers at the end of the game. That's cute. That is cute. It's way too hot to sip right now. Just give it like a minute. Okay, so we blinded his ass.
I stand ready.
We could hit the front line with you, but I think it is still better for this squad.
Rock rat. Quickly now.
Get the hit in.
Good idea.
No, maybe not. Rose smash. Okay, you're taking on that tower while it's blinded, please.
I'll run you through.
Why are we not doing more damage than this? Seems very odd, especially since we have Rose Smash, which ignores armored units' armor and is unguardable and uncoverable. Is it because of blind? It might be because of blind. Blindness on a row. Alright. Curing Call. But it's not going to be fast enough because Unifi's initiative is higher. If we had put a proper cleric in, that would have been enough. But let's say we don't need these things. Basically, her entire PP bar is being used for hasten charge. Ideally, she uses Glacial Rain. We make her wait a second, though. It's not great. If anything, her having haste and charge here is a bit of an issue. If we get rid of haste and charge, yeah, like, it's the difference is the fact that she's still blinded when she uses Glacial Rain, which does not bode well. But hey, let's keep these things on the set just in case. Only use this in the presence of flyers and scouts. Full counter's fine. And save your template for now. Alright, and then let's get rid of that and accept that this is just how it's gotta be for now. We'll reload her her template after this.
Have some of this.
Yeah, the problem is that she's getting blinded and then she's immediately glacial raining, which won't work while she's blinded.
Sit
least
down.
I'm presuming that's why.
Won't hurt my friends.
Damn it.
I've got you. Don't worry.
This is it.
I'll take anything.
Well, that murdered them.
Worth the effort.
The backline never got blinded in the first place, so maybe not. I don't know. Lex levels up. Lay down the barricades. They must be stopped at any costs.
We're done here.
Oh, it'll go faster than you think, sir. Go ahead and load back that
Give me something
template.
good. Right. This might hurt.
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, hasten charge. Dragon roar. Rude.
See it done.
I got you.
Rude.
That was close.
Rude.
Shall pay. Aim and
Glacial rain. See, that was what was supposed to happen in the previous one, but I'm pretty sure if she had done her attack, she would have gotten blind and done nothing. So
I'll run you through.
okay, these guys are doing 55 damage. Now they're not doing anything. Excellent. God damn, the credits are finally over. Glacial rain. Pew, pew. Game time 14 hours. Very nice.
light which banishes evil.
One more push.
That was close.
I've got you.
Easy now. We'll see it done.
Don't worry.
You shall pay.
Alright, assaulting blow time, baby. Also Unify doing Unify things, but assaulting blow, baby.
Barely worth the effort. Inevitable, really. Quickly now.
Okay, let's break the barricades that they just worked so hard to set up. Not bad considering if after round and finished dungeons you didn't have to. Went further into Gorn Mines than needed, according to the spoiler log. Also needed health and tech.
On your toes.
What do you mean you didn't want to beat the game with minimum gear? What do you mean? I wonder if I get something if I claim these ruins. Presumably I will.
Done in a sec.
Face me and be cut down.
Oh no, we take no damage.
Be shielded. Onward. We have them. Yeah. Not gonna miss.
They're good.
You're gonna burn. I'm unstoppable.
Watch and learn.
Don't let up.
Well, they did so bad with their RNG there.
To protect my
There's quite a few dodges there that should not have been dodges. Specifically the volcano on Kitra, but level up for Leah.
Seems you've misjudged me. I stand ready. Understood.
It seems you misjudged me.
I'll take it off your hands. Nowhere is too far. Sir. I'm in their firing range.
Greater gravity, oh no! That's actually a little spicy. But I think we get to him before they get to me, so...
No mercy.
I'm like, oh shit, I don't have any Valor points and they're going straight for my command center. But it doesn't matter. Knock him dead.
is in the service of my people, and defending this city is no different. Over here!
Over here!
Now! We fight on! Got more!
They're row smirched. Nice guaranteed crit, except that you have a 1% chance of actually hitting me. Like, what a bunch of losers. Oh, he went down. Like a little bitch. Melting blow. The greatest skill of all time. I maintain it's better than Assaulting Lance. Because it also is effective versus armor, whereas Assaulting Lance is not. Oh, no, is it actually? No, it's Heavy Blow that's effective versus armor. So yeah, no, Assaulting Blow isn't effective versus armor. I'm stupid. I'm just thinking like, oh, they have a hammer. Every skill is effective versus armor. No, that's not true. It's about equivalent to Assaulting Lance then.
Dead and buried.
I'm just dumb. All right, we win. I see your cheeky angel play. It doesn't matter. We win.
So, my road ends here.
My road ends here.
Do with me what you will. But I beg you, see that my people live out their days in peace.
I can recruit him.
Raise your head, Sir Jerome. I'd like you to brandish your lance for the liberation.
Pardon?
You are not a general of Zenoira, but the local lord of a peaceful Albion city. By all accounts, you and I have no reason to fight, and much to stand together.
You speak the truth, yes. But that doesn't change the fact that I swore fealty to Zenoira. One whose hands are as stained as mine could never deserve a place in your army.
Perhaps, had you chosen to sully them of your own volition. But I've someone here who claims quite the opposite.
It's you.
No matter what he says, Lord Jerome only ceded to Zenoira's demands to see his people safe. I can still recall the day they first invaded as though it were yesterday.
She's so cute. Why isn't she a unique unit? Come on, I want to recruit her.
He rode out to receive them, commencing negotiations in earnest before they could spill even a single drop of blood. And that was the condition for his allegiance. We would supply provisions and soldiers only if they spared our citizens.
We canvassed the city as well, yet failed to find any among its people who condemn you for defecting. They all spoke with one voice, of their lord's undying devotion to their well-being. And every army could use a leader with such dogged dedication. So I ask you again, will you join us?
As if I could refuse a request so boldly impassioned. Very well. It is with great pride and humility that I accept your offer. My lance rests with you, and with all those who have trusted me to guide them true. I'll see that it doesn't disappoint.
We got a good dude. Though we have way more cavalry than I know what to do with. Okay, progress, yes. You've done me a great honor, my prince. I'll not forget their debt for as long as I live. And we got Jerome.
Oh, and don't worry, I'll stay here and stand guard over the city.
Alright, Lottie. Let me see. If we go to... Is it Fevrith Archive? No, it's Class Registry. Take a look at our various classes here. Ghislaine is the only lord, obviously. So Gerard, I guess. But that's our Grampy. I do like his colors, they're quite good. Like, unique fighter, we have Lex and Calm. Vanguard. I mean, this does also show bosses, but yeah, we only have... like, Chloe. Chloe is the only recruitable soldier or sergeant. Like, there's Gailey, but we couldn't get him. But, like, come on, let us have another unique soldier. Come on. I don't know if Conrad was recruitable. Probably not. Aramis and Leah Melisandre were... You know, we got three unique sword masters. How come we only have one unique sergeant? What the hell? We also have 3 unique sellswords we could have had. We could have had Jeremy, but I killed him. But we do have Magellan and Berenice. Apparently there's a Landsknecht I've yet to meet. Hoplite I've yet to meet. In fact, a couple. I don't know, Morden. He has so many hammer people too. Apparently there's... yeah, I think you could either go Melee or Nina. Which is probably why there's a picture silhouette here for Melee. Wolf Mandarin, Liza. Give me more shield shooters would have been nice. No. Apparently there's an extra plague doctor here. Fancy. We only get a single warlock, a single witch, a single druid. I guess that's fine. Didn't really need more than that. Single wyvern. Yeah, I guess the game does expect you to like flesh out your squad with mercs, but like it would be nice to have more uniques of specific unit types. Like, do we really need 3 unique elf archers and 2 unique elven fencers? I mean, I guess there weren't very many unique elf classes, so maybe, but... I don't know. Apparently there is another unique angel coming up. Probably a boss or two. Oh. An outline for a Valkyria. Is that gonna be our mom? Is our mom still alive? The world that would be, right? Amalia the Dreadnought. Jeez. We need to go back to the Colosseum and win her. Yeah, I would like some more unique classes. Pass through. Oh, we're over here now. Like, I would like more than 1 unique soldier in Chloe. Like, no. I don't know. I digress. It's not that important. There's so many unique units already that you could never fill all of your armies with only uniques anyway, but... yeah, it could be cool.
Hey, there's something. Good luck with that mess there.
Oh my god, blindness immunity. Lamplight ring. Grants all allies 30 accuracy and immunity to blindness. This buff cannot be removed. Holy shit. That sounds amazing! Lamplight ring. So give this to someone with like the highest initiative. That sounds incredible.
You look like a man who's got an eye for treasure. How about a little tip from me to you?
Ooh, Elheim's hidden treasure.
There's only one nation in Feathereth I haven't been to, and that's Elheim. Not too easy not too easiest place. Probably not the easiest place. I imagine they went through like 2 iterations of this sentence. It's probably like, not too easy a place to get into, or not the easiest place to get into. So they just kind of like fucked it up on the rewrite. Not too easiest place to get into, you know. Rolling another seed for Twilight Princess. Made sure to select Hylian Shield as starting inventory because you are no longer about these shieldless playthroughs. Was that entire playthrough shieldless, Gem? Anyway, go take a look around down there if you're curious. A treasure, you say? Vigils of the Ancients. Astral Cat tells Elaine of a hidden treasure somewhere in Elheim. You should be able to find the treasure buried in a place where a wealth of magic gathers. Probably by the Great Tree, I imagine. Well, that'd be like down here. Minus the half hour, you had a wooden shield before it caught fire. Oh, hey, look, Rosalind Yana support. This rejuvenation magic of yours is really something, Yana. Though, I always thought your older appearance had a certain allure to it myself. Still, are you sure it was the right decision? You lost almost every ounce of your strength in the process, after all. What need is there for strength when you have a slew of brilliant apprentices? It was they who stood by me as I performed the rejuvenation, actually. You may not be aware, but the more powerful a magic, the more time and effort it demands. And in the days it took to forge my body anew, my apprentices never left my side even for a second. Had I died in that moment, Rosalind, I would left this world without a single regret to my name. It seems you have quite the connection with them. That spell of yours sounds almost as wondrous as the miracle of life. I wish I could have been there to witness it. It's a good thing you weren't, really. Every eye would have been on you instead of me. I have to wonder, Yana. Do you think you could live as long as an elf if you kept performing rejuvenation rituals? It's hard to say. Though I can already feel my magic starting to slip away from me. By the time I'm actually old again, I expect I won't be a witch at all anymore. Well, I hope you can still visit when that day comes. Not for any sort of powerful sorcery, but just to spend time reminiscing with a dear friend. I'd like that very much, Rosalind. My apprentices and I will welcome you to our village whenever you wish. Aw, cute. Shame about Yana losing her magic, though. Alright, a place where magic gathers. Examine. If this ever was a focal point for Elheim's magic, it would surely be here, Ervelde. Is there something you're looking for, Elaine? Indeed there is. A treasure said to rest somewhere within Elheim's borders. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes. It can only mean one thing. Wait here just a moment. Ervelda's Talisman. Max HP plus 30 and an additional plus 10% on the top of it. Holy shit. Alright. We're really getting endgame gear here. This talisman, shrouded in Ervelda's everlasting grace, can only be held by the Supreme Guardian of Elheim itself. In light of everything you've done for us, Elaine, I think it only fitting that you take it as your own. Are you submitting to my rule of Elheim? This is just cementing my expectation that I'm just ruler of the world after this, despite them being all like, nah, dude, it's definitely, like, for liberation. There's, like,
Nothing is gonna, I'm not gonna subjugate these people. I'm just liberating them. They're just like, no, really, we want you to subjugate us. I'm just like, what? We didn't clear out this Anemoy statue. We can head over there real quick and clear that out while we're in Elheim. All right, we do 1,000 damage and take 91. That's perfectly balanced.
No backing down.
Now! No stopping us! Nope!
Nope.
Out of my way!
I'll protect you. Let me. I'll see it done.
I'll take any hit!
Aim and...
Glacial Rain! Pew, 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 pew.
I've got you!
You shall pay! Grant me your strength.
I got you! Out of my way! Pull it together!
Good old assaulting blow. And of course their healers are frozen solid, so nothing they can do about it.
You've got a lot to learn.
Alright. Lips's Ring. Alright, let's take a look. New items. Ignore the goat biscuits for now and the mercs we hired. Let's clear the new on you. Where's Lips's Ring? Hastened action. Grants an ally max initiative for their next action. Cannot target self. Activate at the start of battle. Okay. Not that incredible, but kinda nice. Yeah, dude, Lamplight Ring seems very good at helping me deal with these angel squads. Alright, let's head back up here. Never did do our deliveries, neither. Pew, 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 pew.
We thank you for the assistance, Knights of the Liberation. With your aid, we finally rebuilt the high-end tavern our Pontifex himself used to frequent.
And do the Pope's a drunk. Anything at the armor?
Know if you require assistance.
Phosphorescent staff, radiant heal. Hit count 1. It's a charge skill. Restore major HP to all allies. Grants the ability to survive 1 lethal blow. User cannot evade or use passive skills while charging. Interesting. Ooh, more ruby and sapphire pendants is definitely worth grabbing. That would pretty much clean me out of money. Spirit necklace? Remove all debuffs from an ally. Grant the target immunity to 1 debuff. Quick cure. Honestly. I'm upgrading everybody's junk first before I worry about the pendants. So I suppose I could sell off some of the goods from other places. Like sell 50 off from each of these regions. All that lumber. It's only worth 6,000 money so far. Wow. Corsite, Cedronite. Probably we don't have very much Fellsite, but fine. Cornian Curbs. I say Curbs? Cornian Herbs. We're just gonna sell them some Curbs. Fish. More fish. Off like 70 of that. Iron ore. Okay, this stuff is actually expensive. Good. Good. It's like 30 silver, another 50 gold. Oh. Joy-Con drift. What the fuck? And we're selling 60 copper. Timber. Alright, now I can afford these pendants. Good.
May the Father bless you.
Do I want the phosphorescent staff? It is quite strong, but no. I'll pass for now. Deliveries, we don't have enough. Tavern?
Thanks for stopping in. What can I get you today?
Thanks for stopping in. What can I get you today? Me when I work customer service. Let's just, you know. Who does Elaine not really have rapport with? The only person we bothered to max rapport with was Melisandre. Everyone else has gained their rapport ranks just by happenstance, pretty much. Jerome, Rhaenys. I wish it wouldn't show mercs in this window, because mercs don't really matter. But, eh. Alright, let's grab Chloe. Chloe can rapport with Hodrick. Hodrick can rapport with Lex. Lex can rapport with Clive. Clive can rapport with Joseph. Or Morden. I don't really care about Joseph, so let's pick someone else. Let's pick Adele. His bestie. Where's Adele at? There he is. Alright. Time to share a meal of tender, herb-crusted chicken. It does look really good.
Shall we dine? Such wonderful flavors.
Such wonderful flavors.
You want some?
A toothsome meal.
Ah, yes. The rapport must flow. Alright, next up, pasta al pomodoro with eggplant. Grab Yana. Yana can rapport apparently Nina. Trying to pick people that I haven't taken to dinner yet this time. Apparently Rosalind was only a one conversation rapport line. That's too bad. Yana does not give a shit about very many people, huh? Alright, in that case, let her talk to Hodrick and Joseph. Let's get... Now, does Nina have much in the way of rapport conversations? Yana and Nina can talk. Okay. Free meal ticket.
I have a feeling you'll like this.
Oh, do you now? Does look quite nice.
A symphony of flavor.
Would you care to try some? Wonderful. Truly.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Baguette sandwich with green crisps. Sorry, crisp greens. I'm like, green crisps. I'm like, why are the chips green? That's stupid. Alright. Let's grab the only 3 this time. Let's grab Melisandre. Melisandre can talk to Ak. She can talk to Colm. That makes sense. Monica? Monica sounds interesting. Let's talk to Monica. Where's Monica at? There she is. And Monica can talk to Nina as well. Liza could be interesting. Was that? That was Morard and Ramona? And I was trying to make her and Clive make up. Let's have her hang out with Liza. Liza needs more friends.
feeling you'll like this.
Shall we?
The food do be looking good.
Holy.
Ooh, try this one.
Do be sure to invite me again.
Be sure to invite me again. I like there's 4 pieces of the sandwich, but only 3 people could attend. I wonder how they split the last sandwich. you think they fought over it? Alright.
Drop by again anytime.
We'll go see those support conversations later.
If you've a moment to spare, I suggest you stop by the tavern and sample some Albion cuisine.
I sure did.
Heavy Bolt is is more powerful if you use it from the front row. Having said that, shield shooters like me aren't so good at defending themselves up there. But that's where feather staves come in. Here, let me show you.
Feather staves. Barely newer. Alright, prepare to die.
Take a good look. Steady.
Glacial rain. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, what feather staves? Lol.
Light, which banishes evil.
That was close.
I'll do what I can.
You shall pay.
Get enraged, Nina. Let your rage fuel you.
You won't hurt my friends.
Don't worry.
I'll see it done.
There you go.
Nice work out there. You probably already know this, but feather staves have a lot of different ways to help their allies. Just make sure you pair them with someone strong to counteract their lack of offense. Everyone misses Lord Jerome dearly now that he's left and during the liberation. It's not just because of his baking. At least I don't think.
Right, he's a baker. He's pretty good at baking or something. Dream Blossom, very nice. Man, look at all the shiny around here. Like, oh man. You shouldn't have. Do I want to equip the new items I got, by the way? Yeah, I should probably go through and upgrade everybody's equipment. And then also the new rings I got. Wherever they ended up in this list. This is the Lips's ring, if we wanted to work on that. Now the lamplight ring. Glowing light to provide blindness immunity to all of my allies, and that buff cannot be removed. That is quite fun. Pretty much put it on someone with really high initiative, like say Leah. Although, I don't know if I want to remove anything from Leah, because she's actually quite well, quite well adjusted to her current thing. Maybe, like, Rolf? His initiative isn't incredible, but it is fairly early in rotation. Travis might be a good pick. He definitely doesn't need a Sapphire Pendant, you know? Give him this. Honestly, Assassin's Nail isn't doing that much damage, so I don't mind. I want to give him a bonus AP so he can keep using Assassin's Nail, though. Huh. The cost of evasion? Critical rate doesn't really matter to me, so yeah. give him a regular Carnelian pendant so he can give my units blindness immunity. That's pretty good. Do I care about the Lips's ring? Probably not. Now let's go through and upgrade some units' gear. Chloe does not need Chloe's charm, but it's her charm, so I didn't want to get rid of it, you know? It's hers. She deserves it. She does not need the upgraded to the beret, though. She's not a primary DPSer. I would like to upgrade Oben's shield. This definitely does not need the crit rate. Eternal Guard. Being hit by, okay, makes you slightly better at guarding during the nighttime. Guard, Blessed Round Shield, Searing Guard. Dragonbone Shield? Nah. Vorpal Shield, probably. Yeah, now we're into the shields that actually make sense. Max HP, bonus initiative, and guard efficiency, slightly better defense and guard rate. Yeah, slightly better. I'm gonna keep the Sanguine Axe. It is weak, but the much stronger axes are being used on other people, and being able to heal is quite nice. Leah, we don't need to upgrade your stuff. Your stuff is up to date. Silver Bangle is way out of date. Where's the bangles at? Do we even want you to have a bangle? Would I rather you have a beret? Probably rather you have a beret. Or a gauntlets, actually. Makes you slightly stronger on the front line. Yeah, let's give you that. Cloth gauntlets, same as Berenice. I'm gonna upgrade Berenice's weapon. 15 strength. This does give guard rate +5, which is whatever, and then a defense. Bonus initiative, better evasion. Evasion isn't a huge deal. Sort by not equipped when it comes to weapons. Hunter's Claymore. Oh, yeah, definitely this, right? Do we want pursuits? We already kind of do follow-up attacks, but... Hunter's Claymore, follow-up attacks deal 20% damage. That'll be things like Following Slash. 22 base strength, that is a +7. Oh yeah, definitely that. Azure Crest Shield is still fine for the plus PP. We probably don't need to worry about Magellan's Shield. Hodrick, still benefiting from the Dragonbone Spear giving PP. Bryce, do we want you to have a different spear? Probably not. Give you the twinned bow. Sanguine attack, Gnar. Icefall Spear is interesting. Guard rate down, though. Blech. Purple Spear is just objectively stronger. Sure. Green Beret doesn't matter. I don't know why you have a Green Beret for that for that matter. We could give you, like... I could give you the fancy talisman we got, the super health talisman. Where is it? I guess I could give you the signet, debuff immunity, so you can never be like guard sealed. Sure. Holy signet. We pretty much don't use Bruno anymore, but cool. We don't really use Morden anymore. Nina, I will give an upgraded to the beret. A little bit of inventory management, you know? It goes a long way. Do we want to upgrade... Do we have an upgrade to the warrior medallion? We might. Not really, no. Okay. I'm gonna upgrade the lapis pendant. And rage more. I think 3 enrages is plenty. Knot of Ruin is still fine. She's kind of a glass cannon. We don't need the Silver Moon Axe on Kitra because we're not really up against Beast Slayers anymore, but I don't know what else I would put on her. I mean, maybe the Vorpal Axe, arguably. But, like, eh. You know me saying? Yeah, I guess she would be another case of upgrade the Green Beret. So her DPS is quite good. Arrow Rain is still good. That's fine. Eliza probably has been in need of a Scarf upgrade for a while. Boom. Better at frontline dodging. She does have the Mirage Great Shield, which is why that's kind of her deal. Already looked at Travis. Clive. He's still rocking baby gauntlets? Come on, man. Come on, man. Why you gotta be like this? Get some cloth shit in there. He really does not need the Charm of Land and Sea. Though the physical attack probably does matter. Though I'd rather maybe give him a Warrior Medallion instead. Because actual HP value is fine. Make him slightly stronger. Okay. Renault also has baby gauntlets. Like, what is this even, dude? Do I even know how to play video games? Alright, Jerome, you are the newest baby on the block. Start as level 31, that's pretty good. Do we want to downgrade your spear or upgrade your spear? I mean, elf eater. Yeah, Jerome, notorious for his elf eating. Factory partisan, no. One spear, lol. I think bow. Speaking of the twin bow, like maybe Adele is my magic knight to get the twin bow now that Rosalind is done with it, but no, that's fine. All right, Jerome, you can get yourself some gauntlets as a nighty night boy. And is a good skill to grant you. Blindness immunity, maybe? No, you can have a gold bangle for now. We should really just save that and then copy it over here. The exception that you don't get phalanx shift. Just keep my cab consistent. Miriam may benefit from a sapphire pendant. We do have 2 of them available. I think that is worth doing. Life share, you're not really a DPS sword, so I don't mind you keeping your Rose Knight sword. Monica is more DPS related. This is fine. Gloucester has his basic gear still. The accuracy is honestly nice. I don't know that he needs a gold bangle, but Hmm. I think it's fine. Sharon, upgrade her Silk Hood to Sage Hood. Should probably do that on my actual attackers first, though, like Ak and Yana primarily, because I only have 4 of these. You heard that Swordmasters in Virginia are getting buffed. Or are they putting out an update? That would be interesting. I mean, Swordmasters I feel are already pretty busted. Virginia probably could stand to be a tad buffed, so I'm on board with that. But I feel like Swordmasters are already pretty buffed. Pretty strong already. Be curious to see how that goes. Welcome in, by the way, Ghost Matters. Welcome in. Do we want to change Selvi around at all? It's the physical Selvi. You're good. Fran probably doesn't need anything. Celeste doesn't need anything. Really using many of these units down here. New patch, Swordmasters, when they equip their second sword, they gain half of the attack stat. Interesting. And Virginia gets half of the shield stat. That is very interesting. Yeah, right now they don't get anything, right? Truly... I mean, honestly, I feel like that is not really the buff Virginia needs, but... I guess... And again, I maintain that Swordmaster's already pretty busted. I don't think they need that buff, but if they're doing it for Virginia, they probably should do it for anyone who can equip 2 of one type of item, so... I guess it just stands to reason. So Ray and Nice has negative crit rate. Interesting. Delay shot. Faint shot. Passive seal during day. Single enemy inflict -1 PP, additional PP to ground-based units. Curious. Single enemy inflict initiative -20. This is really high initiative. Just a single enemy targets though. Before an enemy uses an attack skill, inflict blindness. Tailwind. Okay, pretty interesting. Given she's a flyer, I do like the scarf on flyers just to make them even harder for ground units to hit. And what else would I throw on her? Glasses doesn't really make sense. Give her blindness immunity for fun. What does Dawnhorn do? Start a battle, all allies immunity to stun and bonus card rate. Interesting. Blood. Hastened action, Gnar. Burn immunity, stun immunity. Boop, boop. 2 Swordmasters kind of need it because they struggle to do what they do without a reset ability that Cavaliers, Breakers, and Sellswords do. But better, so Swordmasters need to have some good offense to make up for their inability to do damage to armored units. Yeah, but it's not their combat role to do damage to armored units, is the thing. Like, the Swordmaster's combat role is you either Meteor Strike to deal with tankier enemies such as Vikings or Berserkers, maybe arguably Landschnicks and Sellswords, as well as, backline stuff. They mostly go for squishier targets. They don't need to be good against cavalry and armored. Like, they do good. And, I mean, I built my Swordmasters. Specifically, Melisandre is sort of not quite crit machines. She's very well balanced, but then you get like Leah, who's strictly dodge tank. She's dodgier than Travis at this point. And then you have Aramis, who's all in on crit. So like you have different builds for stuff. I don't use Aramis as much, but you know, dodge tank Leah and all-rounder Melisandre are very good, in my opinion. I don't think they need a buff, but making them, I'm like, I welcome them making them stronger because they're some of my favorite classes. But I don't know. They're not meant to be going up against armor in the first place. That's my opinion. Like the combat role they fill, they do very well in my opinion.